What's good, everybody? Good evening, good evening. Let me share this. If you're in the building, say what's up. Make sure that you like the video, share the video, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all of that good stuff, all right? What's up, Swag? Swag in here tripping already. All right, y'all, let's talk. What's good, Swag Yusuf? What's up, Clayvon? What's good, Robert? What's up, Sagittarius Prince? What's up, Justin Maurice? What's up, the greatest 780? I can't see all of y'all. I'm sorry. Terry, Duran, Ghost, John Ram, Gregory. It's a whole bunch of y'all. What's good, everybody? Jared Miller, Des Loyal. Okay, so what's up, Mike? Like the video, share the video, subscribe, all right? Let's do that first things first. Shout out to everybody who's bought books. Shout out to everybody that has bought oils. My oils are currently sold out. Thanks to everybody for the support. I should have more in stock next month, which is October. So hit me up. If you've been in my inbox asking me about oils, hit me back up next month and I'll be able to ship some out for you guys. What's up, Roderick? So, what's good, Yabani? So, I've been seeing a lot of young women, most of which are probably my age, okay? So we ain't even that damn young to be talking like this, right? And they like, well, we can do what we want to do. You know, if I want to sleep around, I'm going to sleep around. If I don't want to settle down, I'm not going to settle down. And you know what? Do you, girl, do you. But what's good, Queen? One Miss Loving Life. So I'm going to talk about it, Queen. Don't worry. So they're like, you know, I ain't got to do all this. I ain't got to do all of that. You know, I can live my best life. I can be out here fighting around, right? Because mind you, a lot of these girls are very beautiful. They're very pretty. They're very sexy. They're very cute. And so they have this mentality that they can go around here doing what the fuck they want to do because, drum roll, please, because y'all men allow that type of behavior. That's why the thoughts are winning, fellas. Ain't y'all tired of all of these thoughts, right? Don't y'all say y'all tired of these women that just want to be out in the streets? They just want to, you know, hoe around. They just want to use you and abuse you. They want to hop from one stick to the next. Well, it's because y'all are allowing that kind of behavior. Y'all are giving that type of behavior attention. So that's why you have all of these thoughts running around with the runaround. Terry over here laughing, I'm dead ass serious. John says exactly. Oh, another thing, like Nate just said, it's the media behavior for themselves. Hold on. It's the media. It's the media promotes and rewards all ignorant behavior. That too. But the biggest thing that a lot of y'all sleep on is because a lot of y'all men condone that type of behavior. If y'all stop paying attention to these hoes, if y'all stop paying attention to these thoughts, okay, and I'm not trying to call nobody out their name, I'm just saying what y'all call them, all right? If y'all stop giving them the recognition, they would disappear. The behavior would change. The standard would change. It's Akuma says exactly. I'm just trying to tell y'all. And again, Mike, let's not sleep on the power of social media as well. I'm not saying that that's not a factor, but what I am saying is all of that would mean absolutely nothing for real, If most men, most, I'm not saying all, I'm saying most, if most men would say, we dead in that, it would be dead tomorrow. Because while we have all of these women out here saying that, you know what, I do what I want to do with my body, how I want to do it with my body, because, you know, it's just this and it's just that. That's what I want to do. I have a strong feeling that a lot of those sentiments would drastically change if men said that's not what's up. Majority of men, if majority of men out there said, no, that's not what's up. Yeah, you cute, but I'm not giving that attention. I'm not gonna like that thirsty ass picture. Y'all know them thirsty ass pictures, and don't. Y'all know I'm real. I've set a few thirst traps in my day, okay? But as you get older, as you get wiser, as you settle down, and you know get married and things like that, or you become deeply involved in deeper relationships, or just being more mature, certain things should change, right? Certain things, certain behaviors should change. Am I saying that you should not post, you know, pictures of your body and, you know, embrace and love yourself? Absolutely not. Do what you do, girl. But it's a cutoff, okay? It's limits, right? Certain shit is just like blatantly she being thirsty, right? I'm talking about Black over here laughing. I'm talking about she deep throating bananas, and she got her nipples out, and you know her vagina print showing, and she like, I'm so bored. I'm so bored. I'm so horny. I'm so and y'all just be like, I can come over. Say no more. You need some company? And y'all just fall right into it, right? I'm talking about that. Now, if a woman, okay, happens to have on something a little sexy or something a little nice, I ain't talking about slutty, but sexy. And, you know, she happens to post that. That's not all the time being thirsty. That's just her, you know, she got a nice outfit. She like the shit. She thinks she look good. She want to post a picture. I do that all the time, right? But when it's on the verge of she's trying to get some she's super thirsty. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Linking over here laughing. Look, y'all know what I'm talking about. If y'all men decided today, the majority of y'all decided today that I'm not going to like that picture, I'm not going to comment on that picture, I'm not going to share that picture, I'm just going to ignore that shit, it would disappear. It would be no more naked pictures. It would be no more vagina prints. It would be no more exposed. Like, it would just disappear. Because, like I said, while a lot of these women are out here saying, well, I do it because I'm body positive and I do it because I love myself. And if you start to peel back a few layers, you'll see that she's doing it because she wants male attention. She wants male approval. You know what I'm saying? Let's just be real. Let's just be real. Let's just be real. When somebody's posting those kind of pictures, y'all, I'm talking about naked. Nothing to the imagination at all. It would disappear. The thoughts are winning because y'all are putting them on pedestals. A lot of men are. Peace. What's good, Shakir? The queen says exactly. The men are setting standards that women or little girls. Hold on, I missed it. Trying to achieve. Yeah, fellas, I keep trying to tell y'all, fellas, that y'all are the leaders of the community. As much as us women be out here like, I'm pro-woman and power to the woman and blah, blah, blah. Y'all set the motherfucking standard, bros. Okay? What's good, Abdul Muhammad? Thank you so much for your donation. I believe that was you with that huge donation. Thank you so much. Yes. Y'all are the leaders. If y'all said we dead in that shit, it would be dead. If y'all said we only gonna like these certain pictures, we're not going to fall for the nudes, we're not gonna fall for the thirst traps, and I'm talking about blatant thirst traps. Now, I had some trolls try to come at me saying that my pictures are thirst traps, and I don't see the thirst in my pictures. Like, I can't help that I have a nice shape. I can't help that, I like, you know what I'm saying? Certain things you just can't control. I can understand if I had nipple pasties on with, my booty out and, my vagina, like, I can understand that. But y'all be out here clowning. Okay, y'all know what a real thirst trap is. I go to the gym. I work out. Okay, my husband's a personal trainer. Shit, if I want to show off a little something, I'm show it off. But I'm not going to be out here like, hey, boys, come look at my vagina. Hey, boys, come look at my, I'm not doing all of that. And if a lot of y'all started ignoring that type of behavior, it would be dead today. Period. Y'all set the standards. Nate says, don't be so modest. I mean, it's balance, right? It's some of us that are too over the top, and it's some of us that are, a little bit too boring. If you have a little bit right there in the middle, you'll be okay. Like me, I'm gonna post some sexy pictures. They're not gonna be like, oh my God, I'm gonna, go post that on a porno site. But it might be sexy to somebody. It could be harmless to me. Maybe it's just me with a tank top and some shorts or a nice fitted dress or some shit like that. I mean, I can't help if you want to be immature about that. But if it's straight up blatantly like, okay, nah. If y'all ignore those, it would be a game changer. Another thing is, as far as why thoughts are winning, is because y'all are giving them attention and y'all are coming back and wifing those women up. Can we talk about it? Again, y'all like this video, share this video, subscribe. We have some dope conversations, some dope discussions. Y'all may not want to hear it, but you're going to hear it today. Y'all are coming back and wifing those women up. And so y'all making these wholesome young ladies feel like, okay, well, maybe I should join the Thought Club. What's the Thought Club? The Thought Club is being free with who you give your coochie to. Okay. Y'all over here laughing. Thought is, being free with, who you expose yourself to. Not having any kind of morals, standards, guidelines, limitations to what you do, with your body and with your sexuality. They turn it into something that's supposed to be pro-woman, but really it's not. It's a cop-out. It's a cop-out. Did they say wholesome? No, I'm not talking about. Y'all pass up the wholesome women for the wholesome women. Okay? Now, y'all are coming back and passing up those wholesome women for those wholesome women. And so that's another reason why these hoes are winning. Okay? Y'all out here laughing, but I'm just trying to put y'all up on the game. And so when y'all out here in my inbox, okay, talking about, I can't find a decent woman. Women are just trying to be players now. Women just trying to be like this now. That's why, because you are giving them the time of day. You are pursuing those women. You are. You're pursuing them. And so they feel like they have the right. They feel like they have the lead way to go ahead and do what the hell they want to do, because at the end of the day, I'm still getting chose. I'm still getting chose though. So sorry about you. Y'all know what I'm saying? Like, that's what's going on. Shout out to you, only one, for the donation. West side of that London Bridge. Shout out to London. But yeah, that's why. Y'all are coming back and y'all choosing those women. And now y'all are making the wholesome women feel like they have to be hoes in order to be chose. Y'all know I used to have my little poetry back in the day. I just can't get out of my rhyming scheme. Sometimes it just comes to me. So you gotta excuse that. But yeah, that's why. The hoes are being chose. And so the wholesome women feel like, okay, well, let me change up. Because they don't want no woman that's out here trying to be quote unquote modest. They don't want no woman that's out here trying to make sure that she is reserving or preserving herself. That's not what's up. That's not the wave. So let me see who I can snatch up. I came across a post earlier today, and the woman was like, y'all need to dead all of that hoe talking. Y'all need to dead all of that thought talk, because I know a whole lot of women that are happily married, and yes, they were hoes. And this is coming from a quote-unquote feminist. This is coming from a quote-unquote body positive woman. So if a feminist or a quote-unquote body positive woman can say that those women that she was referring to are hoes, that means that you guys subconsciously view that same behavior as being loose, as being free, as being reckless with your sex and reckless with your body, as being a hoe. You just said it right there. I know plenty of hoes that are wise. So y'all can shut that shit up. Let us live. Let us do what we want to do. But if majority of men say, you know what? No, I'm not doing that. A lot of women would change their behavior tonight. Brad says it's an epidemic. It won't change. It will change. It would change. Peace to you. What's good, Ebony? She says peace to the crown heads. It would change if the majority of us changed. It's not enough stand-up guys that have enough willpower, that have enough self-control, okay? That have enough self-discipline to be like, we're dead in that. It's not enough. I'm not saying there's none. It's just not enough. If majority of men out there came together and said, no more giving props to, no more giving praise to, no more even having sex with those women, it would change. But of course it's not going to change if y'all not going to do nothing about it. Now, am I saying that if you were somebody that was reckless with your body, if you were somebody that was a quote unquote hoe in your past, that means that you shouldn't, be given a second chance? Or does that mean that you shouldn't have the opportunity to get a king or anything like that? No, I'm all about you evolving and you growing and you changing for the better. I don't feel like you should ever hold anybody's past against them, whether they are a man or a woman, because let's be real, men can be hoes too, right? Men can be thoughts too. Fellas. And so if you are, or if you were loose back in your day, that I don't feel like that should be used against you today if you are indeed not that same person that you were, in the past. So I do feel like you should be given the opportunity to show and prove that, you have evolved, you have changed, you have grown. But I don't feel like it's okay for us to be out here reckless with sex, reckless with our bodies, being loose, being wild, and dressing it up and disguising it as being body positive and free. and then expecting people to just be able to accept us for being reckless. I don't feel like that's right. I don't feel like that's exact. It's not. Because it's not, to me personally, it's not fair to the women that are trying to preserve and reserve themselves. It's not fair to the women that are wholesome, not wholesome. It's not fair to the women who have, class and dignity and self-respect. And, it's just not fair to those women that have made it their duty, their mission to make sure that whoever in the future gets them as their queen, they have a prized possession. They have something that not a lot of people have hit, not a lot of people have experienced, and I feel like that should be placed on a higher stage. It should be placed in a higher regard, and it's just not fair to me. Same thing goes for men. I feel like men who have reserved themselves to have self-discipline, to have self-respect, to be like, nah, I'm not going to be out here hitting all these different women. I'm not going to be over here, slanging it around to any and everybody that look good. I'm going to make sure that these women are worthy, and I'm going to make sure these women are deserving. And I'm talking about upstanding young men. I feel like they should be held in a higher regard, period. I don't care what that man has or what he doesn't have. It's all about who you are. It's all about your character. That's slept on a lot these days. Morals, principles, standards. It's slept on. And I feel like men should get praise for that, and women should get praise for that. Now, should you act like you're a goody two shoes and you can do no wrong and you're above everybody? Absolutely not. You still want to have some kind of humility, but I do feel like you should be proud of that. That's something that you should be able to take some pride in and say, you know what? I have not slept with a whole bunch of different men. Or I have not slept with a whole bunch of different women. Like, I value myself in that way. I feel like I am top notch. I feel like I am top shelf, top class. So I don't feel like everybody should have a taste of me. And that's fine. Why is that a problem? Why is it bad that you have people out here saying that you should clap for those individuals? Why can't we say that? But y'all can run around talking about I can, have as much sex as I want to have, and I can do whatever the fuck I want to do with my body, but I can't say that I don't agree with that. But you can tell me all day that you don't agree with me. Nadia says, yes, okay, queen. Like, it baffles me. It irritates me. Like, for real. And they want to look at you like you a prude or some shit. Like, Danica, shut up. You think you're so much better than you think you this. You think, like, no. Just the same as y'all can go around hoorahing about, I had sex with 1,300 men. Why can't I celebrate the fact that I only had sex with 2? What's wrong with that? Or why can't I celebrate the fact that I'm a virgin? Like, what's wrong with that? People getting their feelings over there. You're body shaming. You're slut shaming. Well, you are, I don't know, morality shaming. The fuck? Yeah, y'all really want to play that game? Like I said, y'all, it be pissing me off. Like this video, y'all. Share this video. Subscribe. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all already know I'm telling the truth. Let me see if I can see what's in these comments. Y'all out here dying laughing. Y'all is funny. Look, like I said, I don't understand. He said 1,300. Goddamn. Look, y'all. I'm just being facetious when I say 1,300. Hopefully, you have not had sex with that many people, but if you have, that's your life, you know. But yes, there's people out here who would celebrate that and want to give you a high five, but then turn around and look at me crazy when I say I only had sex with 2 men. And, you know, that's why hoes are winning, because y'all celebrate that. Y'all don't, you know, dispute that. Y'all don't counter that with anything. And so now it's the norm. It's the norm. It's normal for y'all. Let me tell y'all something. I was having a conversation with some coworkers back when I was working, right? And everybody was going around talking about how many men and women they had slept with, right? And they were like, you know, I probably had like, and these were women, and they were younger than me, okay? Probably like a year or two, maybe 3 years younger than me. And they was like, you know, I had sex with, like, and this was casually, maybe like 100 guys. I mean, yeah. And I'm just like, whoa. And everybody else was like, yeah, you know, I had like maybe 50. And I'm just like, whoa. And then the guys were like, well, I had 62. And then this person was like, well, I had 15. And and me, I'm just sitting there like, well, damn, y'all probably think I'm just an inexperienced ass bitch out this motherfucker, you know? So I'm just like keeping it to myself. And they're like, well, Danica, how many have you? And I'm like, well, shit, I only had 2, you know? Like, they're like, you're lying, you're bullshitting. Like, Danica, come on, you're too sexy for that. Like, come on, I see your pictures, I see your this, and I see your that. It's no way you only slept with 2 men in your whole life. And I'm like, yeah, only 2. and I was being shamed for that. It's crazy out here. And I'm like, damn, y'all really I was the oddball. I was the one that was being looked at crazy and being talked to like, oh, you gotta get out here and experience things. I'm just like, no, I'm pretty much married, so I'm good with experimenting on my husband. Like, yeah, I'm fine with that. And it's crazy how the world that we live in, or the society that we live in, she has pictures. No, I don't have no damn pictures. Look, I'm sorry. They talking about like, cause I have a lot of sex appeal to me. I'm not gonna lie to that about that. I'm not gonna sit there and act like I don't have sex appeal. I have a lot of sex appeal. Okay. And so they were equating that to, well, you have to be experienced if you're that sexy. Right. And I'm just like, well, I am experienced, but it's with only 2 men. You don't have, that's what's going back to my point. They in this society today, yeah, it's like we equate the amount of sexual experience or how good somebody is in the bedroom to how many men or women they have slept with. Hold on, my husband texted me. Okay, so, and I don't feel like that's right. It's all about you being confident and secure within yourself, and you being able to experience those fantasies, those desires, whatever that is. Or why can't do that with one person or 2 people? Like, what's wrong with that? You know, you can do that with one person even, or by your damn self. Like, that does not, you know, guarantee that you are good in the bed just because you had sex with a whole bunch of different men or a whole bunch of different women. You know, to me, that just signifies that you are, you know, probably easy. It don't really take that much to, you know, secure that bag, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, it's just really, it's really sad that we live in that era right now, to where it's like we equate being body positive or being pro woman with being a hoe or being a slut or being, you know, a thought or being a freak. And it's like, no. And so that's why a lot of thoughts are winning. Rat Bat says easy. Okay. Yeah, I stand on that. That's my opinion. I feel like that makes you easy. Man or a woman, if you can sit there and say that you had sex with 100 people, 30 people, you like that, that's just ridiculous to me. That to me, that makes you easy. That seems easy to me. 50, like that's easy as shit to me. I can kind of understand 10, maybe. You know what I'm saying? But y'all, that's easy to me. That lets me know that it does not take a lot to get with you. It does not take a lot to, you know, do anything. It's just like, I'm going to do whatever I want to do. I'm not going to take my time out to get to know this person. They don't have to get to know me. It's strictly on some surface level, surface value type bullshit. And that is what it is. That's easy to me. To me, in order for somebody to sleep with me, I have to get to know you. Like, I have to know your middle name, your mama name, your birthday, you know, like certain shit you just gotta know. I gotta know your personality traits. I got to know, you know, what your aspirations are, what your dreams are. What about your past? Like, I need to get to know a person. You have to get to know me. I've never been the type of person that was just willy-nilly like that and just out here, you know, trying to do anything with anybody just for the sake of an orgasm or just for the hell of it or just because I want to be quote unquote body positive. Hold on, yeah, my husband is texting me. And so that's just me though. And I'm not here trying to belittle anybody or bash y'all. I just want y'all to step y'all game up and have a little bit more, I don't know, exclusiveness about yourself. Okay, have some exclusiveness about yourself. If you are that person that had sex with a whole bunch of different men or a whole bunch of different women, that don't mean that you can't change today, right? And say, you know what, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to change that about myself. I'm going to take the time out to make sure that these people are deserving of my body first and foremost. Okay, I'm going to make sure that these people are deserving of my company, even, right? Jay says, I concur. Rude Dan says, good talk. Okay. This says a good conversation. That's what I'm saying. And then another thing, empty sex. Sex has become so valueless these days, right? It has no value to it. It has no significance to it. It's just all about, okay, he got a big D, so I'm going to ride that. I'm going to throw it back on it. She got a fat ass. She look good. I'm going to go ahead and hit that tonight. And so it's just like a wham, bam, thank you, sir. Wham, bam, thank you, ma'am situation. It has no real structure to anything. It has no real value to anything, no real substance. And so that's why we live in this era where the hoes are winning. Because majority of us are hoes. Like, let's just be real. Yeah, like this video. Y'all said it's a good conversation. Like the video, share the video. We want to have more people to come back and have these dope discussions with us, you know? And if I'm hurting your feelings, I'm sorry. Okay, that just means that something is striking a nerve with you and something about what you're doing needs to change. All right? I'm not saying that I'm better than you. I'm not saying that you're better than me. I'm saying that we have to get in alignment and get on the same page with one another because this trend that we are going down is not it. Obviously. It's not it because by having this whole mentality and by having this whole way of life, right, we are giving birth to more unstable homes, unstable relationships, depression, anxiety, insecurity issues. To me, Okay, and I'm gonna say this before I get off of here. To me, it's a big red flag that a lot of us have mental issues. A lot of us have emotional issues. A lot of us have attachment issues. Okay, and we use sex as a way to kind of cover up, or we use sex as a way to, kind of escape from our messed up realities. All right? Talk your shit, nigga. Gab talk. Yo ass, hit me up, King. We gonna schedule this thing though. A piece to you, Aaron, for your donation. Thank you so much. It says, preach, my nigga. Look, what I gotta be a nigga, okay? I hope you ain't talking to me. But yes, y'all, to me, that's what it signifies. It signifies that we live in a society where it's a lot of trauma going on. It's a lot of issues going on, and we're trying to escape that by, having sex and by trying to be, quote unquote, body positive and free. Like, nah, we need to do some self-reflecting and see why we feel the need to abuse sex the way that we abuse sex these days. We just cover it up and put other labels on it, other titles on it, but really, it's just abusing sex. But we can change that narrative. We can change that whole structure if a lot of us men and women would ignore that type of behavior, call it out for what it is, and not give a damn about the consequences or the backlash. Because, like I said, I get attacked a lot. Thank you so much, Rude Dan, for your donation. I get attacked a lot. Peace to you, Kinky Locks. He said, you talking right, Queen. A lot of us get attacked for speaking the way that I speak because, we get shamed. People make it seem, because a lot of people do that. A lot of people are reckless with sex. And so when you get people calling it out, it's like, fuck you, Because again, it goes back to our own insecurities within, our own mental issues, emotional issues within. And so when people start calling us out on that, it makes us defensive because it reminds us of what we need to deal with. Fuck you for calling me out, telling me what I need to deal with. You don't know my life. You don't know me. You don't know what I've been through. Well, I kind of do. Unfortunately, a lot of us have been sexually abused. A lot of us have been mentally abused. A lot of us have been physically abused. Like, that's emotionally, like, a lot of that, unfortunately, is normal. But it, like I keep saying in my videos, it's all about what you choose to do about it. Are you going to allow those things to make you abuse sex? Are you going to allow those things to make you become the worst version of yourself? Or are you going to allow those things to build you up? And a lot of us don't take that into consideration. We just automatically put it in our heads that, you know what, since I've been through bullshit, that's just what my life must be. And so I'm just going to be that. Like, no, you've been through bullshit so that you can, take that bullshit and plant flowers and let that blossom with that manure or with that bullshit and become the best version of yourself. Everything is meant to build you, not break you. And so, like I said, if a lot of us learn how to turn our pain into victory instead of trying to be the victim, then a lot of this stuff would not be going on the way that it is. Jaquita says, preach. Peace to you, Queen. So that's just my sentiments, y'all. If y'all want to do something about these hoes that are winning, we can change the narrative by simply doing something differently. So that these people, men and women, okay, don't feel like, they can just do what the hell they want to do, when the hell they want to do it, and feel like you're just going to be there. Like, we're still getting chose, though. So while y'all talking shit about us, we got the rings, we got the man, we got the this, we got the that. If y'all would simply stop entertaining them, if y'all would simply start ignoring them, stop being so damn thirsty for the okie doke, it would go away. Oh, yeah, verbal abuse as well, Jeremiah. Yeah, all of that. You know, and a lot of us, we take this whole sexual movement and we're just trying to basically redefine the words and things like that. You know, we try to take the power back by, you know, turning the pain around and saying, you know what? Instead of me being the one that is sexually abused, I'm going to be the one who takes my sex and I'm going to give it away to whoever I want to give it away to, because that's a way for me to take my power back. And to me, that's a little toxic. Okay, it can be a little toxic when you do that. I understand what y'all trying to do, but that's not righteous. Okay? And it's a lot of women out there, fellas, like the queen. What's her name? I forgot your comment, but peace to the queen. One Miss Love and Life. It's a lot of good, wholesome women out there that would love to be your wife, that would love to be your queen, but maybe because they're not putting it out there that they are these big time freaks, and they're not out here showcasing their vagina and their ass and their nipple piercings and shit like that, and how far a cucumber can go down the throat. Y'all are not giving them the time of day. But if you stop ignoring that and start giving attention to the wholesome women, then that would change. And women would be like, well, damn, that's not cute no more. I mean, a lot of men are saying it's not cute for me to be out here showing off my ass and showing off, you know, my vagina and showing off this, that, and the third, and shoving this down my throat and talking about how wet I can get, how fat my pussy is, how deep my throat is. So maybe I should change that, because that's not getting no play. But I see that the queens over there that are showcasing how intelligent they are, the queens over there that are, you know, speaking highly of men and speaking highly of women and speaking highly of themselves and respecting themselves and loving themselves in a different way, that is getting all of the attention. So, you know what? Maybe I should do that. And a lot of that will change. But as long as y'all gonna be out here giving all of y'all attention to these wholesome women instead of these wholesome women, that's just going to be what it is. That's why the thoughts are winning. Because like I keep saying, y'all, while y'all out here passing up these good, wholesome women, y'all are sleeping on the fact that these wholesome women can be hoes in the bedroom for you, okay? Stop acting like just because she know how to carry herself in the streets that she's not gonna be a freak in the sheets. Women and men that know what they're doing in the bedroom, men and women that know what they have to offer, don't have to broadcast. They don't have to showcase that. That's because they are solid. Certain things don't have to be said. I can show you better than I can tell you, but I'm not going to show the world just so I can get your attention. So stop passing up on them good women. Stop passing up on those good men, okay? They can do the same thing, if not better, than those people that are trying to broadcast and showcase what they can do. You know what I'm saying? Stop having these hoes winning. Find you a nice, wholesome woman, okay? That can be what you want her to be. She can give you what you need. She can give you what you want. Right? So, with that being said, it says, you right, girl. Okay, with that being said, I'm going to get off of here. Much love and peace to you all. I'll see you guys later. Again, like this video, share this video, subscribe, hit the notification bell. I go live randomly and when I have things on my mind. But yeah, just make sure that you guys are carrying yourself in a higher regard. You are too special. You're too precious to be out here showcasing yourself in such a manner. Like, you are amazing. You are a queen. You are a king. Present yourself as such. Now, am I saying that you have to be completely covered up and you have to not have this and you can't talk about that? No. But, you know, it's levels to everything. People know how to use they wisdom to say, okay, she a queen, she just a little edgy, or she a thot, and I can't deal with that. Vice versa for men. You know what I'm saying? Me, I got tattoos everywhere. You know, I wear eyelashes sometimes. Excuse me. I have tight clothing that I wear sometimes, but I'm still a queen. So I'm not saying that it's based upon, you know, how you look, but it is based upon how you carry yourself. And it's levels to this. Okay? It's levels to this. If you're out here, you know, with your dick print out, with your vagina print being showcased, with your legs spread open, with your see-through this on and see, then yes, that's not being a king, that's not being a queen, y'all. You know, certain things, it's levels to all of it, you know. So that's what I'm saying. Like, know your boundaries, know your limitations, know when you're doing too much, right? And again, it comes with getting older, being more wise in what you know, present to the world and what you do. But just know that being hoes and shit is not the way. Do something different. We gotta change stuff around. All right. I'll see y'all later. Much love and peace. If I hurt your feelings again, I'm sorry. All right. That just means you gotta do something differently. Or maybe we can agree to disagree, and that's perfectly fine. Just know that I love you anyway. All right. I love you anyway. I just want you to do better. I just want better for all of us. All right, y'all. Peace, y'all.